What's up, you guys? This is Dragofish. I'm here today for another Minecraft video, but first, just want to say sorry for not making videos for the past few days. Of course, I can't make videos every single day. I mean, I try to, but school, work, stress. No, not work, but just gotta work on stuff. Um, Finished a bunch of homework right now, but I'm just gonna show you guys what I've been up to. Might as well just get into it here. One of my most popular mini games in my minigame world, which I probably didn't show you like in total during gameplay because it takes such a long time, but that game is Business Wars. And as you can see here, this is what I've got so far for Business Wars. It may look like a giant doggy chew toy or something like that, but anyways, it's just this huge arena. As you can see, I got some basic things set up. I haven't gone into anything really advanced. But if we go in here, we can see that each side is hugely improved. A giant main room, all these little rooms that go to different parts of the mansion, which you'll be able to buy different things. Probably even more things. You can see I added a lot more detail. A whole lot more detail, as you can see here. All these interesting shapes and stuff I worked on. This giant arena and everything. You got your wither things and all that. Yeah, I'm gonna start working on shops and stuff pretty soon. So far, the only thing I've gone set up is the office room. And of course, we got both sides all set up with their own appropriate little flag. So that's that for this. Now let's head straight into our survival world. Just to continue that. As I promised, I did actually get all the wood to start the house, but now what we need to decide where to put the house. I did cut down a lot of trees. Sorry for environment destruction, but yeah, I fixed a lot of things. I'm replanting everywhere, and I feel like an idiot because you know how we went all the way over there to look for some spruce saplings? Well, there's a taiga biome right there. So yeah, not too much of exploration. All the resources really were not that far away, but let's see. We have our mine here, and I think we're gonna build our house over here. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention. One thing you want to do in your survival worlds is probably like just make a chest so you can put stuff away. That would be extremely useful. Of course, I didn't add that much to mine shaft. Let's just go forward and start with this house. Some location, location, location. You want to be in a place where the grass looks nice, where it's nice and green, where you won't have to worry about like desert and stuff. Somewhere where you can have like a good view of the area around you and just nice and beautiful. So I'd say somewhere around here. So location, location, location. Where would I want to start building a house? Well, for starters, I think I'll make it in this corner right here, since this seems pretty nice with the ocean and all. I'm just gonna start digging this out, and we're gonna go ahead and build ourselves a beautiful house. So, I've gone through this house design so many times, I can't even bother. I mean, it's on my YouTube channel, as I've kind of told you last time. Let me just keep going through here. Just gotta dig all of this out. And then we're gonna go and start building the design. So, what I recommend for your survival worlds, of course, you want it to be like super efficient, right? You want your whole survival world to be efficient. But other than efficiency, some people say, oh yeah, I don't need a house. I mean, there's something called a chest, and you can just take that around with you. Yes and no, because here's the problem, okay? A chest has to be in a place, right? And you store all your stuff there, right? And if you have a bunch of chests to store a bunch of stuff that you can't carry around with you all the time, well, what is that called where you store all your chests? That is your base, aka your house. Even if it's just a chest in the middle of nowhere or under the ground under a random dirt block, it's still your base or your house. It's where you live, it's where you do your stuff. So you can't really argue that far into that, I'm sorry, but yeah. It just doesn't work that way. So let's just continue here. Um, the main base of operations for me, it's amazingly, my house is just gonna be mostly storage. I'm not gonna worry too much about anything else other than storage in the house. It might have some really basic crafting stations like furnace, storage, little workroom, little place, bedroom, just normal things. It's mostly just to look nice, because one thing in your survivals, other than making it work really well, you want your survival to look really good, so that way people will look at your world and be like, wow, you really did all this? This is amazing. Instead of just seeing like a giant, weird looking thing and they're just like, what is that? People should know what they're looking at. So you want everything to look really nice. You might want to label some things, make it like a little town or something instead of just having one giant thing. However, if making one giant thing is your thing, I recommend that you make it look good on the outside and inside, especially if it's an underground base. You want to make it look really nice and even. And you just want to basically like label hallways and all this stuff. So that way you have a less chance of being lost and it looks cool at least. Just make your own little bat cave or something. So, oh shoot, it's getting dark already. Okay, so I'm gonna need a lot of birch wood. I'm gonna go to bed real quick, and then we're gonna start building this house. Now, before I get anywhere, and you guys say that the house looks familiar, the house design was inspired by some other YouTuber. What was his name? Sickest MC360. Just want to say thank you for one of your house designs. It really inspired me, and I kind of made my own version of it. Though I did add a couple of improvements and made it a little more bulky or something. I did make it more, I don't know, somewhat more efficient. Kind of, I don't know. It kind of varies. You guys can say it looks cooler or no. It just depends. I just made it different. Sort of. Well, let's just get started here. So I'm gonna start by making the pool room, because why not? You gotta have a pool or something. There we go, I think that's good enough. I might want to cover this off right here. Now then, I'm gonna go and design this first room here a bit more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, let's see here. This is a total of 17 blocks, making the room a total of 15 blocks. So now I have this here. This is a 7-block gap right here. Grab your pig. Now, over here we can kind of do the same thing. There we go, and then we're gonna go and bring it here. Now over here we're gonna have this 3-block space here. We're gonna leave 2 blocks. That's the entrance to the room. And then this is our room here. So this is going to be the pool room for my house. I'm not gonna have like a diving board because it's an indoor pool, and it's not a very big pool like what you guys might imagine. I mean, of course, the majority of the room is pool, but it's not that tall. I think it's like 4 blocks tall or something like that, maybe 5. I'm not gonna stress too much about that. So let me just go and dig all this out. And this room is gonna be made out of acacia because you gotta have some variety or something. If you don't have variety, I don't know what you do. Let's just continue on here. Getting seeds would be pretty important. I might want to start some farms really soon again. Okay, well, all this. Let's see here. I'm getting kind of full and stuff. I might want to put some stuff away. But yeah, I'm gonna start working on this pool here. Should start design over here. Just kind of expand like the main room of the house, including the entrance. It's just right here. I'm probably gonna need a lot more shovels. I'm gonna go ahead and work on that. The episode is starting to come to a